Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we got one more little team for Helbram, and then we're done with the little PvP. Right, okay. Or at least my Helbram plays. LR, fairies, and then beta in the back. No, it doesn't need an introduction, bro. Let's just see if it works. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We're on the road to 3,000, and yeah. 263 CC is pretty good. So going first shouldn't be a problem for us at all. But let's see what we can put down here, alright? Hopefully we can make something shake. And just to reiterate the kits, if you just forgot, you know, LR King, if you have a full team of fairies, he gets free rank up. And then Helbram, if you have a full team of fairies, he gets I don't remember, to be honest. It's probably useless because his kit revolves him coming from the sub slot. And then Gloxinia is just Gloxinia, bro. He doesn't do much. But the full fairy team is finally LR'd. So let's see what we can do here. Let's try to get rid of Sung, I guess. But the DPS here is probably a brutal catastrophe. Yeah, let's probably, I don't know. I don't think we're going to get rid of Sung, actually. Let's try to get rid of Brunhild instead. Let's pop a... Okay, actually, let's bleed the Sung. And then we're going to just beat up Brunhild and then petrify her. So we don't have to deal with that OPS card later. 11k from both. 159 from King. Yeah, like... Again, like, the fairy team, or these fairy characters, this is all recorded day one. I know the videos are going to be like spread out throughout the week, but these are all recorded day of them coming out, so I don't have any like outside sources to tell me how to run this team or any like tips and tricks on how to make Helbram work as a DPS or anything like that. And I don't want it, but the point is I enjoy Helbram as a character, and even in story I do like Helbram, so I just want to play with him while I can. So far, it's not horrible, though. We do have Terminal Link on this man, and we're looking pretty good. And then we can also heal through this. So, no, we did not get a, what do you call it, anything of use here. We could attack and disable all of them, though. So let's do that. Let's cleanse up, merge that, and then attack disable. It's a whole bunch of attacks here, and they don't have a cleanse. So, not Helbram. Gloxinia should be pretty good here. Oh, well, I guess she's still... Wow, attack disabled. Oh my god, I didn't attack disable Brunhild because she can only be disabled by one. Well, that's L turn. That's actually super unlucky. Ugh, that's actually so unfortunate. I mean, we got some good defense, I guess, but yeah, it's not gonna last, bro. I have to rush ult with like King or something to do anything here. Ooh, that's not gonna kill, right? The defense here is pretty strong. Okay, King's good. I don't have a heal, bro. If I had a heal, this would be pretty okay. I don't have one of those though. Let's I don't know. I'll save the petrify for when I get an ult, I guess. But let's try to get rid of Brunhild. Still, that's all we can really do. Our DPS is abysmal. So let's full send Helbram. Actually, no, we don't need to full send him. Let's try to do that instead. Deplete the old gauge. 45k, 20k from Helbram, and then big damage from King. Finishes off Brunhild, and we got a decent amount of health. If we can pull like heals here, we might be okay. We have Glox's ultimate. I don't think all of these passes working in tandem is gonna be enough to let them survive, but we'll figure it out sooner or later. Sooner rather than later, but sooner or later. Hopefully something happens here. We'll just have to play by ear. And then now we do have ult drain, so we don't gotta worry about Sung getting his ult unless he goes for Helbram. Okay, the infect is smart. And I still didn't get a heal, actually, so I'm just getting very unlucky. Let's see how he plays this. Okay. No crits from Sung. That's pretty good, but we die here. Lancelot AoE? No? Okay. Oof. Well, he has that damage. Yeah, GG's. Can I get a can I get a heal? Can I get a heal, please? Like, a heal would be fine. Thank you. Alright, that's good. That's cool. I can cleanse. That's more than enough. Let's get this cleanse up here. We ult drain with actually let's ult drain, let's petrify Chad and ult drain Sung. He used a lot of Sung cards there, so I doubt that he'll like top deck something here. So let's petrify the one that hasn't been doing much. 2 cards. Ah, shit, that was good damage. The level 2 did pretty solid damage to him. He did not top deck his merge either, and now I have 2 ults. Okay, I'm in death range here, since I don't have 30% defense related stats from Gloxinia anymore. But we do have Beta in the front, which she's not completely useless in the front. But yeah, he has another infect. So, and he still has his damage thing. Yeah, King's dead here. He probably could kill Helbram as well. Okay, nah, he doesn't. Oh, yeah, he does. GG's. Fucking kill me, bro. The solo leveling team is not even fun to play against. It's just defense, tank, and DPS for no reason. Alright, we move to the next one. Either way, fairy setup. The better fairy setup. We got a little bit of, like, comp here, so let's see how we can do this. We can, well, again, they're immune to debuffs, so, like, the fairy team is fucking whack against something like this. Like, I can't apply debuffs to them, so there's really just no point in me even trying. Let's do this. Just prep the petrifies and then waste the cards because there's nothing we can do. Yeah, dodge food as well. Yeah, we're gonna be here for a while. Or King of Dan just wipes us off the map. Okay. Pop in a talent. You're gonna petrify somebody here. Hopefully it's not King. But smart player would probably do the King since he can just cleanse it, so we'll see. He's using Beta in the front as well, so his self-slide unit's got to be someone toxic like Milo Mazino, Escanor Sung, something insane. And then King Indian just takes out my whole team. Alright, cool. Defense related stats, by the way, but King Indian is just OP, and that fairy team is way better than mine. On to the next one. Okay. Interesting setup using Lancelot and Sid with no alpha. So that gives me a little bit of hope that I can actually do something here and not just waste my time. So let's petrify the Sid because infect is super annoying. We're gonna pop this, throw one of these at him, and then petrify. That should maybe kill Sid? Maybe? Maybe not. Unless King decides to pop off. He missed. Okay, he did nothing. That's fine. But for now, we don't have to deal with an infect. Oh, great. Well, never mind. He insta cleanses. Oh, this is an AI. He's just throwing things at the wall. Which means I have a chance to win. And he's petrifying the Glocks. Thank you, AI. This works out for me perfectly. Let's do this. Oh my god, he's getting everyone's ult at the same time. Can we get Gloxinia's ultimate? No, we can't get it this turn. Okay, let's heal up. Decrease those ult gauges off of both of these cats. I know Gloxinia's commandment's in place, so Helbram's not going to do as much damage for this next card, or the second card, but I just want to remove the ult gauges here. Get a little bit of ult control while we can. Okay, we got a gold petrify, and we also have King's ultimate. Well, if it comes down to one thing, at least this team isn't like extremely squishy. The AoEs from King and Deanne though just doesn't care. Like, it doesn't care. The AoEs just obliterate this team. And then I think that's a petrify, isn't it? No, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. We're fine. Well, we have King's ultimate, so maybe we can do something with this. Let's ult, and then we can just petrify. Maybe King can solo this. Maybe King can bring this back. King didn't kill Lancelot. What about, oh my, we're missing crits. Alright, that's fine, whatever. King ain't bringing it back, but we'll see. That's damage, man. Yeah, she's dead. Alpha, or Beta's just gone. Lancelot's so strong. And then he lifestealed, what, a lot of health? Who would have thought? Like, what do I do here? Just stall it out, I guess? If I can just hit all my crits, I would kill. She has an ult, so I'm just not gonna get... Yeah. 2 ult drains is crazy work. Well, here's where I have a dilemma. I don't survive either one of these ultimates. I think I have a better chance killing Lancelot than King of Deanne, but Lancelot... let's just go for King of Deanne. I don't think I'm gonna kill him, but we'll figure it out. Together. Oh, thank God. I mean, I lose this. Unless... Torment Link is still in play. Maybe the ultimate does a lot of damage and I just heal it. He also gets a Tiger Lake stat, so I might just get one-shotted here. Yep. Okay. We move on. Jesus Christ. It's about to be the worst performing week of all time. All because Helbram is not that great with LR King. I'm gonna be real. He's way better with King of Deanne. But like, this is just pathetic. But I want to have a little bit of fun, so it's okay. I'm not worried about my win-loss anyway. Who we got? Well, I lose immediately since I don't... Yeah, the fairy team just sucks, bro. Everyone's immune to debuffs. Like, what am I supposed to do? What am I to really do? Literally. It's not like I remove buffs and then petrify. If that was the case, this would be usable. But this is just not it, bro. So let's just go ahead and try our best, right? Merge this out and then fucking throw this out. I know this nigga is not requesting an attack. Like, I'm not gonna win or I'm not gonna lose. 76k. Like, the level 2 is good on Hellbrim. The level 1 just literally fucking piss all damage. But the level 1 is pretty good. And Hellbrim is just better in the sub slot. He is not meant to be out on the field like this. He just doesn't work. And like intended, he's supposed to be sub slot, so it makes sense. But his passive isn't bad. Like, his kit is actually not horrible. But like, brother, every other team is just better. And then this AoE just wipes my team regardless of what I do. Like, alright, bro. Yeah, we're done here. We're done. GG's. Like, the man does not work in the front, which is fine. He's a sub-slot character through and through. But the Kingbrim setup doesn't work. I expected that. Don't get me wrong. But I expected at least a LR Fairies setup to do something. But everyone's immune to debuffs. So, like, fuck it. It's horrible. GG's. That's going to be the video. Like, subscribe. I'm going home.